Okay, this is gonna be a VOD review for Danny Gold 5 Diva on Runasapi. I actually haven't played Diva on this map yet, so I don't know this map super well yet, but I think it should be a pretty good map for Diva. 'Cause there's like so many different like short silence you can use. So there's two things you want to like keep in mind when you're playing Diva. That's gonna decide like who you shoot and who you dive and who you peel. If you should even peel at all versus just diving someone else. So first thing you want to keep in mind is you want to be taking favorable 1v1s. So there's heroes that we like fighting. So when I'm on Diva, I like fighting Widowmakers and Ashes, Zenyatas, Ilaris, Moiras, Winstons, etc. There's heroes I don't hate fighting against, but like I'd rather fight someone else. So like Ana's can be kind of tricky, Torbjorn's can be kind of tricky, Reapers too, but like they're still okay. And then you have like bad matchups that you actually don't want to fight and you want to avoid, like your Zaryas and your Meis and things like that. And the reason that's so important is because you have your boosters. So every 4 seconds you can use boosters to get to a different part of the map. So you really need to be deciding like, hey, I don't like the person, I don't want to fight the person that's here. Let me fly over here and fight this person that I do want to fight. Or I fly over this way, for example, and like avoid the bad matchups and take actually good matchups. And then the second thing you want to keep in mind is who on the enemy team is playing the most aggressively. I'll say who aggro. So who's being the most aggressive on the enemy team? Who's like the most dangerous person on the enemy team? And that's gonna kind of decide who you fight, because sometimes you will take like a bad 1v1 because your target is more aggressive. So like say let's just delete all this. So say like our team is here and there's like a Zarya here, right? But like the rest of the Zarya's team is back here. Her team isn't a threat to us now, so like even though Zarya's a worse 1v1, you dive the Zarya because she's much more dangerous to our team that's over here. Like we don't care what's going on over here if our team's here. We care about what can actually damage our team, which is the Zarya here. And this goes the other way too. So say like the entire enemy team is over here and our team is over here, but we are over here and we're like, hey, Junkrat, that's a good 1v1. So we dive in. Well, the rest of our team is over here. So no one on the enemy team is a threat to my team, so there's no point in taking this fight. And like from the enemy point of view, our team is putting no pressure on their team, right? And so for the Junkrat, even though like the Diva is a bad 1v1, this is like a 5v1, so you would take this fight. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. So let's go to your POV. So just like their team comp real quick. In terms of like 1v1 Junkrat. Let's make this green. Junkrat is a great 1v1. You can eat all his spam. He's pretty squishy. If he tries to like use his shift to like jump away or something, we can chase after him. Same thing with Moira. You can eat her damage orbs, you can eat her heal orbs. If she uses Fade to try to get away, you can chase her down too. And she does so little damage, you like can't ever really die to her. McCree is kind of neutral. He does a lot of damage. He's kind of squishy, but he has a little more HP than other characters. And Hinder is a big, really annoying. So he's not bad, but he's not great either. Same thing with Ana. She's squishy, but Nade and Sleep are kind of annoying to deal with. So they're not bad to fight, but if you can fight a Junkrat or a Moira instead, then you want to do that instead. And then Sigma, mostly going to be avoiding him. Your 1v1 against him isn't terrible, really, but there's just better targets to go after. He can rock you and then do a lot of damage to you that way. He can use his like grasp to just absorb damage that you're dealing to him, so there's mostly going to be ignoring Sigma and just focusing on everyone else. So, all that being said, let's get started. So, took a couple seconds. We can see, okay, we can see our team comp. We have a Junkrat. So ideally, we don't want to be standing directly in front of a Sigma. We want to find an angle like this, where we can like avoid him, shoot the backline, or like booster maybe over here, or like wrap around this way just so you can get onto a better target. So like one of the big problems with like D.Va is you can't frontline. You can't like just sit back here and then just tank all this damage that's coming at you. You need to like find a separate way to get onto these squishier targets. We've already lost one. So just to make a point, like, you just spend like 15 seconds just screwing around here. The enemy team just walked forward. There's no pressure coming from us. We didn't try to get on, you know, the Moira Cassidy here. We could have gone like that way. We didn't try to like wrap around this way and get on the Ana or something. We just kind of sat here and did nothing. Which is like you cannot just sit here on the front line as D.Va. Like it just doesn't work. Like that's just not what your hero is for. Like you need to be finding these ways to get onto the back line. So far we've done pretty much nothing. Another reason you don't want to be frontlining all the time is because you're just taking so much damage. Like, I wonder how much HP you've lost so far. You got purpled. You lost some damage or some HP, but like, I mean, you're taking damage. You're facing the entire enemy team at the same time right now. Like, all 5 people can look at you. And another big reason this is bad is because your matrix is all out. Because you're just matrixing just pointless spam damage. And not actually like getting anything out of it. So much better. Just ignore Sigma. Really need to just boost her into like here or something. Kill Junkrat. Boost her over this side. Get on this Ana. I mean, it's kind of late now because like Tracer's already dead, but you get the idea. This fight's kind of over. Should just play your life. You should just get out now. You should just leave. So this is just really bad. So you saw Tracer died earlier. Your Genji just died. This is a 3v5. 3 teammates and 5. Like this, you will never win this fight. You just need to leave. Wait for Genji to respawn, then come back. And by the way, this is what happens when you frontline as D.Va. I mean, the whole enemy team can see you. and every 5 people are shooting at you at the same time, and even though you have both your healers healing you, it just doesn't matter. Like, this is what frontlining as D.Va does. Your hero is just not designed to do this. Unfortunate. It's really her fault. So I would probably. So this is not a good position because like you're gonna be just running into the Sigma, and there's no like good way to just like get close to these people to shoot them. So I would either go. I'd probably wrap around this way. Cut into here, and then you can come into here, and then you can shoot backline. Or you can wrap around here, get on the backline here. Or you could even like wrap around up through here. Something like this. And then as the car pushes forward and the Sigma pushes forward here, then you can drop down behind him and get on his backline. Okay. Okay, we really need to get somewhere where we can shoot backline simply. Another thing here is cover. So like our team is here, our Tracer has a respawn and is back. Where is she? Oh, she went Ash. Okay, she's over here. So you want to get onto backline. You really shouldn't just like run at the Sigma because you want to avoid the Sigma. So what you could do is maybe boost her over here and then use this cover, or you could boost her like all the way over here. And then you can peek out this way and shoot, or peek out this way and shoot. You have cover so you're not like taking damage from the entire enemy team at once. Or again, you could just wrap around this way. So you avoid the bad matchup with the Sigma and get on top of people you actually want to shoot. Nothing gets past me. Or even here, like this Junkrat is super exposed. You could even like boost her here and then like try to end up here and shoot him. But this is just the same problem. We're just tanking the entire enemy team at the same time. There's no cover. There's no. I mean, it's so easy for them to all look at you, right? They don't have to like split their attention because there's like a D.Va behind them or something. They all just look at you. If that makes sense. Weird. Ash popped off. Yeah, she be dead. No res. Okay. Turn to him. Yep. Okay. Well, you guys ended up winning the fight. Okay, so our team is here. We want to get close to people, so should boost her up here, boost her behind this car, next to this wall or something. Just in like preparation for the next fight. Okay. This is just too far. It's like this is fine right until here. Now you've gone too far. Like we've gone from our team controls this space, their team controls this space, and once again we have no cover here. So it's just a little bit of over pursuing, and now there's like 4 people that can look at us. This is a common theme I'm seeing so far is no cover, and because we're not using cover, we're exposing ourselves to multiple people on the enemy team at the same time. Whereas you could easily just have stopped here. Like, you don't get the kill, but that's fine because they're, like, you guys still control this space, or you could have gone like over here and then peek out this way, and so while the enemy team is pushing through here, then you peek out this way and you shoot them in the back or something. And from the enemy's point of view, I mean, nobody on your team, if you look at this, nobody on your team right now is putting any pressure on their team, right? And likewise, none of their team is putting pressure on your team yet. So you are just, there's no reason to like go this deep, if that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, even here, like, it would have been fine to just back up here, just matrix all of this, and then back up. I just went too far. Hey, okay. Yeah.
They took the robot. Now we're talking.
Okay, so our team is not here yet, so we don't really want to fight this yet. It's like, while there's nothing happening right now, and we don't want to be fighting this, we should be setting up somewhere where we can get on backlines. So it's kind of late now. I mean, if you could end up here, that would be really good. But I think, like, if you're already here, you don't really want to like booster all the way over here because you're just gonna get shot at by all of them. So I think once again, best way is just wrap around here, and you can get on backline this way or this way. This isn't terrible because their team isn't really here either. So I guess this is okay.
We're started. Let's go.
Okay. So these guys are alone. Okay, so never mind, they're not alone. But this is a good 1v1. Sigma's over here, so you're avoiding the bad matchup, and your Cassie's with you. You have your healer here, so this is a good time to fight. These are good targets to fight. You can kill Moira, you can kill Venture. Who's trying to kill Moira? Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. Don't want to be shooting Sigma too much. Don't want to be so. Once again, we want to be taking favorable 1v1s. Mostly ignore the Sigma. So you could wrap around this way and get on the Hanzo, or you could. Better play is probably just wrap around in here and then shoot the Ana. Or shoot the Moira. Matrix if the Hanzo shoots you. But I mean, you're never gonna kill a Sigma who has 2 healers still up. Like, it's just not worth the time shooting a Sigma. Shooting like any tank really when they have 2 healers up is much better to just go after the healers themselves. Like, if you think about it this way, like, if you can do 250 damage to a Sigma, he's not gonna care that much. But if you can do 250 damage to an Ana, or even like 100 damage to an Ana, like, that's gonna be much more impactful. Because that's like more of her HP than the Sigmas. And if you watch this, I bet what kills your team is not even the Sigma. It's gonna be like this Ana or something. He tries to go for a nade, doesn't hit. This Moira gets on your backline. because she's under no threat from you because you're shooting the Sigma, and she gets a kill.
Mobilizing.
And he killed Bob. Yeah. Just too much time spent shooting the tank and not on a target that you can actually kill. Okay. So, where's our team? Our team is here. Cool. So it's a good time to fight. So once again, we want to avoid the Sigma. Get on to someone else. So, okay. So if you know that the Venture's here, you could go this way and kill her. Or if you see Hanzo, you could just boost her in here. If you know like the Sigma's here, you can just boost her over like here behind cover. So Sigma doesn't shoot you, and then you kill Hanzo. Or you boost her like behind here, and then you shoot Hanzo. Sigma can't see you. And there you go. Let's see what you do. Kind of get on the, I don't get kind of lost in the sauce. Again, we're so worried about shooting Sigma that we completely ignore that this Hanzo just completely in the open. We boost her in here and he's just dead, you know. Or we can just drop down here and kill Liana. Both of those options would be fine. But we're so worried about the Sigma
Heating up.
that we just completely like, ignore Liana. Like, it's not your job to peel and match the tank all the time. Like, they get a kill, okay, sure, but like, you could have killed this Ana in that amount of time too. And so they get a kill, you kill Liana, it's still a 4v4, it's anyone's game, and then you just boost her in here, kill the Hanzo, like, yeah. Venture, okay. And in the meantime, actually, Liana, who has been completely uncontested, ends up killing Mercy. I don't really know what your Mercy's doing, but like, I guess she was trying to escape from these guys, but like, it's Ana who you basically just left alone, and you didn't kill Liana, and therefore you just killed your Mercy. Because she's under no pressure, no threat of anything at all. That's really your job to get on top of her there.
Mobilizing.
And now you should just leave. Just leave. You should just leave. Your team's not here with you. This isn't gonna work. Yeah. I mean, this is a... Team is here, but when you launch the ult, like, there was nothing else happening on their screen, so it was really easy to just avoid the ult. Okay, so Sigma ulted, and he got nanoed, so now you are like definitely never gonna kill this Sigma, so now it's even more important to just ignore Sigma. Kill Venture, kill Moira, wrap around this way, get on backline, shoot Hans, like, literally anything besides shooting the Sigma. So it happens. Moira dies good.
Matrix.
Live. Okay. You need to stay on backline here. Okay, decent. Only thing I would say here is... he's using cover, so like... here you're low HP, just duck behind this corner, get healed up to full, shoot the Venture. Don't stand here where like both the Ana and the Hanzo and the Venture can shoot you. Like, just play this cover here, shoot the Venture, or you just like matrix the Venture actually, and then your McCree can kill the Venture. Or maybe you like boost her over here, grab the health pack, and then you shoot the Ana from behind.
Initiating defense matrix.
So live, matrix, get your health back. And even here, like, just don't give him any attention. boost away here. Like, he's looking at you now, boost away here, do this cover, and then you shoot these guys. You got Hanzo. Alright, that wasn't bad. That was probably your best fight so far. Okay, once again, don't want to be shooting the Sigma, and because we've been shooting the Sigma and just tanking all the damage and matrixing all this spam damage, we're now out of matrix, so something to keep in mind. Venture's a good 1v1, so if we just want to like stay here and shoot Venture, like sure. Or we could wrap around this way to get on top of this Moira, or we could go up here, booster here, kill a Moira with our Sombra. Okay. This is fine, but like just too much time spent on the tank. Like, okay, we got the kill, but there's too much time spent here just shooting the tank. Really needed to get over here or something, get on backline earlier. Like even here, like boost her into this Moira, like get her out of here. Like literally if you just boost her like here and then you kill the Moira. Like this Moira should not be allowed to just stand here completely uncontested. Like you need to boost her into here or just do anything besides shoot the tank. So this is fine. This is good, but we've already lost the fight pretty much because we just spent too much time shooting tank. Good. Where'd she go? Just went back there. Even here, like, okay, Moira used Fade. If you boost her up here and then just shoot her, or boost her up here and shoot her, now she doesn't have Fade, so she can't, like, escape you. Or once again, you can wrap around this way, shoot the Ana in the back, and now Ana has to shoot you, and she's not healing the Sigma. Yeah, there you go. That's going to be infinitely more valuable than shooting the Sigma shield. Need to live.
Time to put a stop to their efforts.
Okay. End up winning the fight. Matrix. Yeah, you just need to matrix that. Your team ends up clutching the fight. You should matrix all of this. And just play your life here, and there's no point. I mean, you're 100 HP. There's really no point, like, peeking this. Like, you can matrix this, and then just duck around cover. Because, like, your whole team is here. These guys are going to die either way. So don't lose a mech because you just peeked this for no reason.
Hey, stick with the robot.
Yeah, it's just silly. Oh boy. Oh, well, your Sombra comes in clutch. You need to be more aggressive. You need to get your mech back ASAP.
We've got the robot. Let's move.
Start pushing the barricade. Initializing system.
Okay, well, Venture dove, so you can't shoot her, but you could boost her into here. I mean, your Sombra is shooting these guys. These guys are a good 1v1, so you could shoot them. You could boost her into here. Fight the Ana with your Moira. Let's see what happens. Okay. Nice. Nice. The orb, nice. Ult, okay. But not bad. I mean, the main problem was you lost your mech in the last fight, so you just didn't have your mech for like a minute, which is just silly. But like once you got your mech back, that was actually a decent fight. Yep. Get on the Moira. Our whole team is here, so it's a good time to fight. Ignore the Sigma and shoot the Moira. I think she just faded. Yeah. Where did she go? Yep, booster in her, yep. And now, Sigma's a bad 1v1, but he's completely alone. So you just kill Sigma. Okay. That's fine. Okay. That was really chaotic. So the only thing I would say here is try to booster like here, where you have cover. So you can like shoot the Ana from here and knock it shot from the Hanzo and the Venture at the same time. And then you can like peek around this way and maybe shoot the Hanzo. Always good to have cover, but yeah, besides that, this was a good fight. Alright, that's a pretty good fight. They're on Bastion now. Okay, you can just matrix all of this. It's too much attention to put on the shield.
2 minutes.
So here, you don't even need to matrix, honestly. You could just peek out, or like go into cover here. Or like right against this wall here so they can't see you. And then you don't even have to use your matrix, and then you can, once the turret form is over, then you can boost her in and then do a full matrix still. That's really her fault that she died. But don't want to be shooting the Sigma, want to avoid the Sigma. I mean, maybe if you boost her in here, you can kill the Bastion real quick, and then maybe you can salvage this fight. And even going back to here, say if you were right here instead of like in the open here, or if you were right here instead, or maybe you just ignore that and you like sit up here, so then once turret form was over, then you could immediately get onto these guys. And then your Sombra would be with you, and then you get like 2 kills. Easy. Because we used all Matrix, and we ended up not in a good spot to really do anything. This is kind of rough. I mean, even here, like, you could booster over here, get onto Ana, like, that's... Or booster here, kill the Bastion, like, literally anything else besides shoot the tank. This is just... Yeah. I mean, you're never gonna kill the Sigma if he has a full shield and you're already down 1 because your Moira died, and he has both healer. Like, it's just a waste of time to shoot the tank. It's just way better to get on the backline instead. And even here, if you see, hey, my Sombra hacked, my Sombra's in, my Sombra's fighting backline, if you can recognize this and boost her in, hey, this Ana's half HP. Or even like, screw it, you can even boost her in here, land like here, shoot these guys, like, I mean, it's already a 3v5, so you're probably going to lose, but like, yeah. Literally anything besides shooting tank, because that's just... You're just not going to ever kill him. This is not the EMP from earlier. Alright, and you guys lose. Tragic. I want to go back and see how... So this was a great fight. This fight here, I wanted to point out like how good this fight feels. Like your impact in this fight was actually really high. So just watch how you ignore the Sigma. The orb. Moira's low, she faded. Look around, there she is. So you ignore the Sigma. Even if he's shooting you, like just ignore him and kill the other person. That's easier to kill. There you go, you got a kill. Now he's alone, he's shifting. And this is a great play. He's shifting, he's not killable for the next like couple seconds. And there's these guys who are easier to kill. So now you're like, oh, let me get onto these guys. You do, I mean, like 2/3 of the Ana's HP. Which is a huge, I mean, that's what, 120 HP or something? If you do 120 HP to a Sigma, he doesn't really care, right? Do 120 HP to an Ana, that's like a lot of her health. So now Ana's panicking. We get on the Hanzo, now he's panicking, we do damage to him, and there you go. Not, like that, this was a really good team fight. Like you had a pretty good value this team fight. And then compare that to this team fight, where you end up just shooting Sigma Shield. Matrix just spam damages Matrix. Backline is still uncontested. Still shooting Sigma. Still shooting Sigma. Still shooting Sigma. Still shooting Sigma. You know, like see how bad this fight feels. Because we never got onto these guys here. So I mean, hopefully you can see like how that last fight where you just ignored Sigma, you killed the Moira, you killed the Hanzo, you dove the Ana, felt really good, very high impact. And then this fight where you just stood on the front line, Matrix shot the Sigma shield for 20 seconds, just feels terrible. You had pretty much no value this fight, so that's the game. So just to review, favorable 1v1s. A lot of times it's going to be ignoring the tank and going after other people that are easier to kill. Favorable 1v1s. Yeah. I mean, when you can dive people that aren't the tank, that are easier to kill than the tank, that's always the play. Because you spent most of the game just shooting tank, and that ended up being extremely low value. This is really the big one. And I'd also say number 2 is use cover more. So a lot of times you were kind of just stood in the open like this. There's no cover, there's no place that you can like hide. So even if you wanted to shoot Sigma here, like if you really wanted to shoot Sigma, at least do it from like here and minimize like how many people can shoot you at the same time. So play this corner, shoot. Play this corner, shoot them in the back, play this corner and shoot them, or boost over here, shoot them from this angle, or you have this car as cover here, like just anywhere where you have cover, because that's a very consistent problem that I saw as well. Yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully this will be helpful, and just drop a reply in your thread or whatever if you have any questions.